Hey guys, this is Iko02 with the Wuthering Waves on the iPhone 16e. So first of all, before running the game, we should go to the battery health to see the maximum capacity, which is 100% because this phone is brand new, with a cycle count of 34 because that's what the average gamer is on a monthly basis, about one charge a day. But probably not when you're a heavy gamer, because probably lasts like about less than 5 hours when you're gaming heavily on this phone, and you might charge once or twice a day. So let's go on to the game. It also turns on game mode, which kinda removes the background activities of the stuff, so the resources, the phone's resources can focus on the game instead. And so while it's loading, let me give you a heads up that we started at 71%, and we'll see what it is after the scenarios we're going to show. So let's land at Solaris 3 with our character. And so yeah, the game so far has been great. It's version 2.0 with Xana's release, and I'm playing on the max settings with 60 FPS. And the only problem I have is like see here, there's no hitches, right? It doesn't need to preload the cache when you start the game for like the next time, but the first time you launch this game, you have to preload that cache, and it might take the shader preloading. It might take a little while, but it's pretty short compared to other phones because this phone uses NVMe, which is good, which is great. So now let's go to the daily activities or daily quests. And right now the phone is pretty cool because I started without doing anything, and it's kind of getting warm now. Not immediately, but you can probably tell. And while we're going there, let me show you that it doesn't really need to load anything now. It doesn't need to pre-cache anything, and it looks amazing. Look at the settings that I have right now, and yes, it is overloaded because everything is on max. But we do use metal effects, which helps a lot with the anti-aliasing because it renders the game on the lower resolution, and then using upscaling technology, they basically, it's like DLSS and FSR. They basically improve your FPS by rendering at lower resolution, which requires the GPU to have lesser power, use lesser power than rendering at native resolution, which helps with the thermals a bit as well. So now let's do some action here. Overall though, as you can see, it's very smooth, but it is kinda getting hot, to be honest. I'm not talking about Zani, by the way. I'm talking about the phone, the iPhone 16e again. And so basically what we do now is do some light fighting on getting her materials. So let's just farm this just because we can, and then let's do some light flybys on the landscapes here at Renacita, which kinda will do heavy lifting for the CPU because it's gonna load a lot of resources in the background while the textures or while the objects in the game is popping up while we're playing. But right now let's just do some overall fighting. It's actually getting hot now. So one way to combat this heat is by putting your FPS at 30. Oh shit. Yep. So yeah, on 30s, and putting that on 30 will reduce the heat of your phone, because instead of rendering at twice the FPS, it's just rendering at half, which means it will work less. Because, like, for example, this is just an example, your GPU right now is working at 100% just to render your 60 frames per second. Setting the FPS at 30 FPS will render it at half, which means it will render, or it will only use the GPU at 50%. That's only theoretical, okay? It might still be like about 60 or 70%, but reducing the FPS will definitely help your GPU a lot. And right now it's heating up my hand, which makes it a little bit harder to hold, but that's only on the sides and not like the back or the front of the screen, which may be also the cause, because the ambient temperature here is about 28 degrees, which is kind of hot. But yeah, if you can handle that, then yeah, good for you, my dude. Maybe you should use a controller for this game. That will kind of help with the with you playing the game for long periods of time. Or you can basically just reduce your settings, which might also help prolong the battery life of your phone itself, and probably you can play longer. You can definitely play longer, not probably. So yeah, let's try and finish this dungeon here, so we could get some items for our Zani. We don't have Wuthering. Shoot. So as you can see, I'm really doing bad here because I'm not used to mobile controls. I'm used to either controllers or the mouse and keyboard. We seem to be doing well though. I'm still also not used to using Zani because I only just got her, so she's kind of nice, She's very fun to play. Oh my goodness, like, bro, who wields a giant sword and swings it around like that? And also, dude, she sits down as part of her combo, as her basic attack combo. She's so insane, bro. We're going off topic here, but yeah. So right now, I'd say it's still pretty okay to hold. Yeah, not that bad. For now. While we do it, it should be fine. Oop. Oh, that's a bit too early. Oops. Yeah, I'm not me when I'm recording. I'm sorry about this. Whoop. That's not smooth. Wow. Yep, she's just that insane, brothers. So why don't we go to the Rina City and then let's fly around and see if it can handle 60 FPS, because I really know that it might get hitches. And yes, I did play earlier. I did play a month with this game on my phone, and yes, it does have hitches, like as you can see here. That's mostly because of the thermals, and it's thermal limiting, or what's that term again? It's thermal something. It's a thermal something, and that causes the phone, for the phone's CPU and GPU to clock a bit downwards, just so the heat doesn't hurt the phone as bad. And this is not a good place to fly on. Maybe here. Yeah, let's fly here. Let's use Zani for you know non-demonetizing purposes, and let's try and fly. And right now, yeah, you can see the texture pop-ups. Like, yeah, you can see those. That should be fine. That should be normal, because yeah, we are on mobile. We're not using a PC CPU, so should be what we yep. The mob pop-ups, but it loads pretty quick, and you can be playing this without any problem at all. The it's getting warmer though. Let me tell you that, because it's still using the A18 processor, so when loading the textures, it should be very quick. Except it only has 4 of the GPU cores compared to the average 16's 5-core GPU, which means for gaming it's not gonna be that, that great compared to the 16. But as you can see here, it's quite nice. It plays quite nice. So let's try and continue flying again. I don't think we can reach that by flying, but let's do our best. About there, yeah. Let's fly over there, and you can see here, it's a, I don't know what that is, but it's a something. Oh, you can see the hitches there. There are hitches there. Just fly around, check what's going on here. Yep, it looks the same at nighttime. Maybe we should try around and fly at the daytime. Let's see. Okay, let's move the clock at like daytime. 10 a.m. should be good. And then let's fly again, fly around back there at the start, and then let's see when it's being rendered with light, basically. So let's go over here. Let's fly over here instead on the right, so we load newer textures to our RAM. I forgot how much RAM this is. I think this has 6 gigs of RAM, and that wow, that vegetation looks incredible, to be honest. Wait, I want to see these. Wow, that looks incredible. Oh, there's a nah, I'm not gonna take that not right now. I'm keeping to. Oh, so there's a lot of texture load ups. Like, as you can see, the ground here, there's no grass basically until we get down, which basically loads in the grass. I think that's because of LOD bias. Yeah, I think that's because of LOD bias, so we don't overload our phones, because that will be kind of hot in the hands. And oh, ow, yo, chill out. I said chill out. You know what? You'll die. You're gone. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. Ooh, I saw another texture load. I want to go there. What's on there? What's on there? Is it here? Or is it here? Wait, let me check. Oh, that's the dragon thing. Okay. Oops. Nothing. You heard nothing. If you haven't played this game, you should go try and play. It's very peak writing, especially if you're gooning. I'm joking. Yeah. So, yeah, this is incredible. Yeah, we can go to that middle place. Why don't we do that? Like, look at the graphics, bro. This is maxed settings with 60 FPS, and it's heating up my hand, potentially burning it. Isn't that great? Atrium up. Oh, wait! I didn't quite hit the mark. You know, why don't we try a boss fight? Let's sit on the chair, wait for Lorelei, and then let's try and fight her. You know what? Let's do that. Let's sit down. Sit down on the chair, Zani. There we go. Now that it's dark time, we're going to have a talk with Lorelei here. Watch me how bad I fumble this. Oh my god, you saw that. You saw that, right? Let's see here. Yep, it is. Proc her. Do this. Use ult. Let's just smash her with our thumb. Switch. Why don't we buller her while we're at it? Use his. Ult her. I'm not gonna give you. You hurt at your second phase. There we go. And as you can see, the boss fights are pretty smooth. But as you can see here, I think the metal effects is taking effect here. You can see that the water, or the water, the water, the what, the water, the water, the water, the water. Look at the water. It's I don't know. There's something in the water that kind of looks like, you know how cable antenna look when there's no cable, or when there's no show. Like, it looks similar to that. It's like ants, you know. Yeah, you can see, yeah, like here, like, can you see the reflection of the yellow on the bottom of Carlotta's foot? Like, you can see there's like, I don't know what that is, but yeah, you can definitely see some light there. But as you can see here in the light, that looks amazing. Like, look at that light, bro. Yeah, it gives off a great feeling. Like, oh, why don't we go to Shorekeeper's place though? Let's go to her place, which is over here. So she basically has a place where there's a piano and there's such a great, it's literally peak. So if you haven't played this yet, I want you to know that this is pretty much a spoiler, but if you already know what I'm talking about, then why don't we go see what it looks like on the iPhone 16e. I almost forgot that this is about the iPhone 16e and not about the game. So yeah, let's go there. Let's see what it looks like on my phone, and see what Shorekeeper's up to today. Let's go up the stairs and meet her at the piano. Hello, Shorekeeper. Let's head to the end of Wuthering, was it? Wavering? While we go there, let's see how it looks like. End of wandering. Let's see what this looks like on the phone, because we have a great display. Like, we have AMOLED, we have XDR. I don't know what the hell those terms mean, but all I know is that Apple has great color grading on their screens, and that looks wow. Oh my god, I want to disable my my HUD. I want yes, let me please let me disable my HUD. Wow, that looks incredible. That looks incredible, guys. That looks, oh my god, that looks incredible, bro. Like, how can you not like that? How can you not like that, bro? That's so cinematic. That's incredible. So this is a good way to end the video here. I will cut down this massive video into something that you can digest. So hopefully, if you guys want me to review Genshin Impact, Zelda Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail on this phone, maybe even Call of Duty Warzone, maybe even Hatsune Miku Project Sekai, or maybe even Japanese games like Blue Archive or some stuff like that, don't worry, I got you, bro. So just subscribe, just comment, just tell me what to play next, what to review next. I will definitely give you a good, at least, what you will expect if you play it on this phone. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching and see you.